I think for some companies, especially young companies, they tend to think that compliance is something that they can worry about later, especially when they're small. And so many companies start off with groups of friends, especially all the innovative tech startups that you see in the Boston area. You know, it may be folks who got their master's program together. And there is a level of trust there that makes you think you can worry about compliance and ethics and integrity down the line. And compliance and programs can seem scary. Like they're going to cost a lot of money. Like they have to be enormous and elaborate in order to do what they need to do. And that's not true. If young companies can start with basic building blocks of an ethical culture, once you have that structure in place, as the company grows and as you reach the point where you no longer know every single employee, or not everyone that you're hiring is a childhood friend or a buddy from college, you have a structure in place that's going to help you grow an ethical culture that's going to grow with the company. And those building blocks will get more elaborate, they will get more complicated as that becomes what the company needs. You don't need to have the compliance program of a Fortune 500 company when you're a third-year startup. But you do need to have the compliance program of a third-year startup. It's so much more expensive and so much more challenging later on to try to graft a compliance program onto a corporate culture that's developed without it. I think it's so exciting working with some of these young companies that are trying to establish a corporate culture and their value system for themselves, for their customers, for their stakeholders, for the environment, for their communities, to build into that a system that's going to help them grow into a company that everyone wants to be associated with and doesn't end up having some of these serious culture issues that turn into serious compliance issues, like so many of the tech startups that have become, mega companies have faced. If you start with what meets your risks, it doesn't have to be elaborate, it doesn't have to be expensive, but you want to set it up so that it grows with you.